In today's strategic briefing, we're addressing a problem that most owners don't see until it's already costing them more than just money. You can grow revenue on an owner-dependent service model. Plenty of firms do. But that growth quietly taxes everything else: your margin, your capacity, your leadership team, and eventually your energy. This briefing is about why effort and burnout aren't the real problem. They're symptoms of a deeper structural issue. And by the end of this briefing, you'll clearly see why owner-dependent growth feels heavier over time, where effort becomes a hidden tax, and what actually has to change if you want to scale without burnout. Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Strategic Briefing, where we cut through surface problems and uncover the moves that top CEOs use to scale with confidence. The goal here is to help you see beyond the illusion of productivity and get to the real leverage that actually drives growth. So let's talk about what confuses a lot of very smart owners. Revenue is up, clients are coming in, and the business looks successful from the outside. But inside, everything feels heavier. When decisions pile up, margins feel tighter even when prices improve, and growth seems to demand more of you, not less. That's the tell. Owner-dependent service models don't fail fast. They succeed extremely expensively. They trade short-term growth for long-term strain, and the bill always comes due from you. When structure is weak, effort fills the gap. Owners compensate by stepping into decisions, smoothing delivery issues, absorbing rework, and protecting the margin manually. Teams respond the only way they can, by hustling even more. But hustle isn't leverage. Hard work isn't the problem. Hard work is the signal. It's the signal that the system can't carry the load on its own. And when effort becomes a strategy, burnout isn't a risk. It's inevitable. This week's framework fix is the Effort Trap Diagnostic. It'll help you determine whether results in your business are being produced by structure and clarity or personal effort and compensation. This isn't about motivation, it's about misplaced effort. If progress requires constant pushing, stepping in, or rescuing, you're not leading a scalable model. You'll find the link in the description. Use it now or come back to it after the episode. Owner dependence carries quiet taxes that most firms never calculate. There's a margin tax. We're talking about rework, exceptions, absorbed costs that never hit the spreadsheet cleanly. We're talking about a capacity tax. Growth requires more availability from you, not less. A leadership tax. Decisions escalate instead of distribute. And an energy tax, where effort replaces clarity and urgency replaces intent. The business isn't underperforming, it's over-relying on you. And a lot of owners try to solve this with delegation. But delegation alone doesn't remove dependence. It just moves the tasks around. When intent, standards, and decision authority stay centralized, the owner remains the safety net. Quality depends on availability. Margin protection requires escalation. Productization changes something delegation can't. It transfers intent, not just activity. It defines boundaries, standards, and outcomes in a way that removes the owner from the enforcement loop. Delegation reduces effort. Productization reduces dependency. Now, when structure replaces effort, your margins are going to stabilize, your leaders are going to stop firefighting, that includes you, and growth is going to feel lighter instead of heavier. And this is where a framework like Built to Scale can shine. Because systems carry discipline, scaling becomes intentional, and leadership finally has room to lead, all because the business behaves better. If today's briefing felt uncomfortably familiar, that's a good thing. Use the Effort Trap Diagnostic to see exactly where your business is relying on hustle instead of structure, and where owner dependence is quietly taxing your growth. Check the comments for the link. Ultimately, you don't burn out because you work too hard. You burn out because the business asks you to compensate for what it lacks. I'm Randy Bridges, and this has been your Entrepreneur Strategic Briefing, where we cut through surface problems and uncover the moves that top CEOs use to scale with confidence. I'll see you again next week.